Welcome to another cast of Rewind events, guys. This is Creator, the creator, the director of Rewind events, bringing you a new cast between Otto Gans. It's a player for Rewind events. We have some players for Rewind events. So it's Otto Gans and Spitfire at this moment playing for the clan. They're playing. Otto Gans is playing against Dizziluzion. He went for America, and Otto Gans went for Ost here. So we have a matchup between Ost here and the US forces on Semoisky. Semoisky is a rural map with a lot of houses. Sometimes few players call it the Battle of the Houses because, yeah, whenever you are in a house, you are garrisoned. It's you're very strong. You're in green cover. You're very hard to hit. And it's an excellent place to be and to shoot at other soldiers. Anyway, so Dizziluzion went for the US forces and the rifle company, the elite rifleman. He went for rifle company with elite rifleman training. So whenever you're calling a rifleman squad on the field, it's possible that they will have more experience than just normal riflemen being called out of the normal tech buildings, the tier buildings. Then there are rifleman flares, so it's kind of like the flare of the sniper. It reveals an area. Then we have the rifleman flamethrowers, which can be rifleman squads can be upgraded with flamethrowers. It's very good on maps like this with a lot of buildings, because when the enemy garrisons these buildings, you can flame them out, as you say. Then we have white phosphorus smoke barrage. That's pretty good when the enemy is retreating to the base and you call the phosphorus barrage on their base. It will cause a lot of damage. And then of course the Easy 8, the stronger version of the normal Sherman. So we have the first engagement here in the middle between two rifleman squads and one grenadier squad. Grenadiers are in yellow cover, while the riflemen try to get in the church. Not a bad idea, because the green cover will certainly damage these grenadiers, who are also going into a building. So it's again a fight of the buildings. Two squads against two squads. Not really sure who will win this fight, but probably end up by both being very damaged, because they are pretty evenly matched against each other. We have in the back, we have some rear echelons trying to cap the cutoff, the most north cutoff of the map. That cutoff cuts off the Ost-tier player of any ammunitions. Right, so at this moment the map control is pretty evenly matched. We have some action here in the south of some engineers trying to cap normal territory points, and some rear echelons here in the north trying to cap VP and the ammo. So on the Ost-tier side, let's go to Otto Gans. He went for a doctrine yet, but he went of course for tier 1, like usually the normal guys do, normal players do, and he went for MG. And a mortar squad to probably drive these riflemen out of the buildings. Oh, and these engineers have to be very careful, because these double rifleman squads are pretty strong. So yeah, looks like the American player Dizziluzion has managed to pretty much take the middle, and is now getting shelled by the mortar of Otto Gans. And yes, he's obviously going out of the building, because as you can see, the squad is heavily damaged and they will probably need an ambulance or so to heal the squad. So yeah, looks like Otto Gans will have to break out of this situation, because at this moment it's not looking good. Also the south of the map is being kept by riflemen who have already one veteran star because of the the calling, of course. Otto Gans has made these razor wires, but it's not really finished, because these riflemen can just pass here. MG is closing in, probably setting up there to suppress this rifleman squad, but he has to be very careful now for these veteran riflemen who are trying to flank it. and are able to flank it because they are out of the arc of fire now. So we will need to be very careful. We'll need to back up and probably retreat to the base because two rifleman squads focusing fire on the MG squads, while the mortar is shelling these rifleman squads. Oh, and they're getting flanked right now. Probably also will need to retreat. It's a bad moment. Oh, and the MG squad is down to one man, facing the wrong direction, and will need to retreat. Oh, and will they lose this MG? They probably can, because the red cover due to the road will probably, yes, and they lose. Otto Gans loses his first MG42 squad, which is very, very bad. The rifleman squads are now trying to take the MG42, and very nice. Will Otto be able to have it, get the MG42 back? It's setting up in a very weird position now and running away to the base of the US forces. So this pretty large engagement for the early game was pretty decisive here, because we have an MG42 which is now running to the base and is a big loss for Otto Gans. We have the bar upgrades for the rifleman, which is very, very hard to counter without LMGs or anything else. Oh, rifleman, I'm sorry, rifle grenade going in and forcing this rifleman to retreat. Bars is an upgrade the American can do in their base, can upgrade in their base, which kind of makes rifleman very, very powerful at a long range. So yeah, we'll see about that. Of course, we have a lot of green cover here, so it's a very good choice by the US Forces commander to go for these bars. You can hide behind all these. I'm sorry. You can hide behind all these stone walls or in buildings and shoot at your enemy. So for the first time in this game, at minute mark 7, which is pretty late, we have some pioneers here capping the north cutoff. Well, we also have the LMG upgrades on these grenadiers, and they're in-house. Oh, I'm sorry for the bit of lag. Oh, and we have a half-track on the field, which is very, very lethal against these grenadiers. These grenadiers will probably all need to retreat, and we're seeing a Panzerfaust, but will they be able to kill this retreating squad? No, they are not. Oh, and it's a heavy engine damage. Otto Gans will be tanking the RNG god, because it's very nice. Oh, and the mortar is almost shelling this vehicle crew. But yeah, all these squads will have to retreat. And yes, we have Otto Gans going for the Lend-Lease commander. Lend-Lease? Mobile defense, I'm sorry, Lend-Lease is the one of the Soviets. So, when we go over this commander real quick, the counter-attack tactics, you can neutralize a point very quick. So your capping power, when you're capping a point, it goes very quick. It neutralizes the point very fast. The Panzer Tactician, excellent for tanks to get out of sticky situations. Ostrooper Reserves, kind of ability that's underused. The Puma, very, very good. And then a command tank, very, very good against infantry. So let's go back to the fight. Yeah, we see the half-track going very aggressive. Yeah, placing itself at the cutoff, which now makes it very, very hard for Otto Gans to come through this choke point. He has a pack, excellent choice. I will be able to take a shot, and he takes the shot, rear armor hit, but he managed to escape. So because of the pack, the cutoff and the choke point now is they can go through the choke point instead of being pinned and suppressed by the AA half track. Bars in the church, very, very lethal against these grenadiers. But we got triple grenadiers and a mortar squad, which is already double vet, guys. Double vet makes this unit improve battlefield service, increase shell accuracy and rate of fire, which is excellent. Accuracy and the rate of fire going up. Oh, and this bar squad, this rifleman squad, will run for its life through Semoisky village. Ooh, that was a pretty close one. Oh, and we have an ambulance on the field. Excellent choice now to heal all these damaged rifleman squads. Yeah, looks like Otto Gans is having real problems in this game. We have 500 VP against 231, so he will need to come back from this. Ooh, a lot of action now going into the middle. Rifleman in the church, rifleman behind this green cover, taking shots on the retreating grenadier squad. Oh, and we got a wipe, squad wipe of these excellent grenadiers by Otto Gans on this rifleman in the church. So, oh, we also have a half-track, a reinforcement half-track, which is excellent because now Otto Gans is able to keep his units on the field rather than always hard retreating. Oh, and these LMGs are doing serious damage on this. Oh, on this rifleman squad. Rifleman squad will need to retreat because of the mortar taking away two units of the squad. Very nice. The double vet mortar really pays off. So that was a nice attack of Otto Gans. He managed to break out of that situation and will now also go for the lower side of the map. Oh, this engagement. Oh, he will probably use the engineer, the pioneer squad. Oh, and the mortar taking away more units. Mortar already has 9 kills. In a 1v1, 9 kills. It's always nice, 9 kills, but I mean in a 1v1 with a mortar, 9 kills is excellent. We got a half-track creeping up on the north side of the map. Probably will take all these guys from behind, as we say. Oh, and we got the captain on the field. I think it's called the captain. Yes, the captain. So, oh, the mortar doing some friendly fire, trying to get this captain squad out. Guys, captain, which means let's go over to Dizziluzion now. A captain means there are the possibility for anti-tank guns for the 75mm back howitzer, which is also pretty good, and a steward very lethal against infantry, and also pretty good against light vehicles with all the abilities. So at this moment it looks like the center is pretty much in the hands of Otto Gans. Some riflemen trying to flank these around the house. Oh, and the grenade going in, taking away 2 units. This LMG squad. Oh, and flares going in. I think it's flares. No, it's the white phosphorus barrage. Ooh, very lethal against all this infantry, and also heavy, no, not a heavy engine damage, but engine damage. Oh, of this half-track. And we have, Jesus Christ, need to retreat and go back for retreats. Excellent push there by Dizziluzion. But he doesn't really have the backup that it needs now. We have some Osttrooper with LMGs hitting the field. With LMGs, they're pretty lethal against on long range. On long range in green cover. Will they be able to wipe this rifleman squad? Oh, rifleman squad having real problems. Will the Osttrooper be able to kill them? No, and they run home safely to their mother. Oh, it looks like we have some other action going on in the north of the map. Got some rear echelons throwing them grenades at this Grenadier Squad. Grenadier Squad answering the grenades by more grenades and going in on these rear echelon squads. We have the upgrade, so it's very hard now. Not very hard, but they just can't run through this choke point because they will get pinned and will get suppressed. So rear echelon squad probably having a hard time to retreat to the base, and you will probably lose that squad of the red cover indeed. Yeah, let's go back to the cutoff. The command tank is available. He just needs the manpower, and I think it's an excellent choice to go for a command tank right now. Yeah, the ticker is still going down because 2 VPs are in hands of the Dizziluzion, playing for the American side. So we got the half-track being repaired. Oh, in the center of the map. Oh, and two bazookas are missing its target. Luckily, because otherwise this half-track would be dead. Ostrooper closing in from the side, trying to get shots on this captain squad, which is... Oh, and Phosphorus probably going in. The destroyed engine on this half-track. Oh, very big fight now. Oh, and the half-track is kaput, as the announcer says. Oh, and the double vet mortar going through the Phosphorus barrage and not... Oh, a lot of luck there for Otto Gans. Oh, grenade going in on this Ostrooper squad and taking away a bit of health. Now the Puma is coming in and forcing this Rifleman squads to retreat. Looks like the half-track here, the vehicle crew has managed to decap the fuel, which is very hard now to take back. I mean, he has to get his pack or the Puma and fight against this half-track. He could choose to go around with his pack coming from this side and Puma coming from this side, so the half-track can't escape. Good news here for Otto Gans playing for Rewind, because he's capping both the north side and the middle VP. We are seeing a Sherman Easy 8 on the field and also a 75 pack howitzer, which is pretty good because Otto Gans is not really blobbing, but he certainly is packed in the middle. Half-track closing in on this Pioneer squad. Pioneers will obviously have to retreat. Let's focus back up north here on the cutoff point, because there is the Easy 8 is there. Puma is creeping up. Oh, and not penetrating the frontal armor of the bigger tank, the Sherman Easy 8. Oh, and Panzerfaust going in. Excellent. I think it's having a heavy engine damage. No, it's not. It's having just a bit of damage. Oh, the pack is closing in, but they are retreating the Sherman Easy 8, which is a good idea to get some repairs on. So it's at this moment, I think map control is pretty even, although the fuel is in hands. Is in hands of Dizziluzion, and this fuel isn't in hands of anyone. So we got a second Puma on the field. Second Puma on the field can certainly take on the damaged Easy 8. So I think that's a very good choice now. We don't really need a command tank at this point. We have LMG upgrade, we have Gans with double vet, we have the mortar, but it looks like another attack is going down. And it looks like also the Puma will fight the AA half-track probably very soon now. Oh, and the half-track will also have to be careful for the Faust by the Grenadiers, because if it gets Faust, the engine will be damaged. And yes, Faust going in, engine will be damaged, and then the Puma has... yeah, the Puma can go for shots. One Puma, one pack. Oh, it's in a very bad position now to lose his half-track. Very big fight now. Pack howitzer going in, taking away, I think, the pack. Yes, we have the Puma taking some shots on these squads with bars. Oh, engine is kaput by an 18-8 of the Rifleman with bars. Oh, and they will need to retreat. Will they be able to wipe one of the two squads? We have LMG upgrades in the house, but not taking away any squad. It's pretty weird, because this Sherman Easy 8 wasn't joining that fight, and I think it's pretty a very decisive fight. Lost a lot of units there, and Otto Gans is still standing at the cutoff. Very nice there. Oh, Puma will lose his life probably, because, oh, turning his back to the Sherman Easy 8. Pretty bad choice. We have the howitzer being decrewed probably by the mortar. So at this moment, a second half-track being called in to reinforce all the squads on the field. Oh, Peck is trying to turn around, taking some shots on... Oh, Jesus, heavy engine damage. The NRG god is not on the side of Dizziluzion today. Oh, and look at all these pots burned to death. I'm sorry. He's doing the Jesus thing. He's doing the Jesus move with his hands. I'm sorry. Both to the sides. Well, I think, guys, this has been a very, very big loss for Dizziluzion. And a nice comeback for Otto Gans. Again, he's coming through this choke point. LMGs, 12 kills for these Ostrup LMGs, plowing away on these. All these riflemen. I'm sorry, I was distracted for a second. LMGs, the Ostrup getting some more squad. Some more squads, some more units, I'm sorry. Reinforced by the half-track. I'm sorry, I was distracted for a second. What we are seeing here is Dizziluzion trying to get through this cutoff and to the cutoff and the choke point here, but instead he should be moving around and focusing his attention somewhere else, I think, because it's very hard to come through this choke point and still manage to win. I mean, there are defenses. Oh, Jesus Christ! These Grenadier squads just killed another Rifleman squad. Rifleman throwing a grenade and taking away 3 units of this LMG Grenadier squad, which is now running for its life to its base. Jesus Christ, so much vibes this game. With some, the same Ostrup squad still plowing away, picking away units of all these squads, while the mortar is taking away more units of all these Riflemen. Jesus Christ. Well, at this moment, Dizziluzion should take a break, reinforce his squads, and think about what he's actually doing right now. Actually, what he's doing right now is constantly draining manpower. He's draining manpower, and he's providing the German player with experience, because at this moment he's not really doing something. He's just moving through these cutoff points and constantly losing units, and he knows there is a half track, so he knows Otto Gans can constantly reinforce its defenses. So he should rather go to the north side, where he has a lot of place to move, room to move, instead of going through this very well defended choke point. Sorry, I will get the resources up. So at this moment he can't really go for another Easy 8. Easy 8 is still some manpower away, so that's not an option. But he will probably call it one very soon. His armor consists out of the lieutenant, the captain, and 1 rifle and 1 stolen MG42. So at this moment he doesn't really have a big army compared with Otto Gans, which has a pretty reasonable army, which already has very much veterancy. So now he's trying to retake the north side of the map. He just called in another Sherman Easy 8 while distracting the enemy here at the cutoff. Oh, and we have some S-mines placed on the cutoff. Excellent now, so we can't really move any infantry down this road without having rear echelons upgraded with their minesweepers. We got a Puma here waiting for the Sherman. Puma takes away 1 shot, yes, and penetrating the frontal armor of Sherman Easy 8. Sherman Easy 8 now trying to go for the back. No, and there. Oh, we got. Oh, very, very bad. We got the crew shock. He can't move. Panzerfaust going in, which kinda not immobilizes the tank, but makes it very slow. Other Puma will probably join the fight. No, the Easy 8 is not choosing to retreat. We have a 3rd Puma on the field, the 2nd one on the field, but a 3rd one being made. We saw the 1st one being lost in the battle around the cutoff point here. So yeah, the 2nd Puma will probably close in and try to take a shot on these Sherman Easy 8, which is getting a repair now, which is very, very dangerous. Being repaired on the battlefield. 1 shot going in. Oh! And we have The Sherman, oh, Sherman is out. So much going on to commentate. Oh, and the Puma is out. So it's a pretty good trade, I think. We have a Puma being traded for this Sherman EZ8 and another Puma right away on the field. So we have 2 Pumas and a 1 half track on the field now for Otto Gans. Little fighter going on between, almost losing that Osttrooper squad. Osttrooper and Rifleman. Rifleman are now in possession, of this victory point. Oh, and it looks like this MG42 is sitting nice on this S-mine field, while the 75 howitzer is trying to take some shots on this MG42. Little fight here between one squad and a few German forces trying to take away some units of this squad, this captain squad. So at this moment, very hard for Dizziluzion to come back. He had 500 VP, I think when Otto Gans had around 150, but it looks like at this moment he just can't really come back. He can't really come back in the game. Also, he's not really getting much resources compared to Otto Gans. 37 compared to 47. Oh, he just managed to cap this upper side, which is pretty good for ammunition. Oh, and these LMGs, Osttrooper need to retreat because, yeah, 2 units out of 6 is a good thing. So I think Dizziluzion kinda wasted his Sherman EZ8 there. Yeah, he also repaired the EZ8 up here on Red Cover Road, while the fight was a bit further here. So whenever, guys, you're repairing tanks and stuff, tanks are very valuable. So just be safe and go back, repair your tank, and then come back and fight another day. So he's going again with 1 rifleman squad. Yeah, pretty weird. Yeah, he will probably just need to retreat. Oh, or maybe that was a distraction. Could be a distraction or a flank here on this triple vet mortar going down. Excellent. Now he needs to get his man out. Excellent flank there, taking there. Yeah, sometimes my Dutch is appearing in some of my casts. I'm very sorry. Oh, all these guys going into the S-mine field. All these units. S-mines, not going off. Probably all went off by this 75mm howitzer. So pretty, yeah, decisive fight here now. Will he be able to get some shots on? Will he be able to decrew some support weapons? And yes, he already managed to decrew this MG42, and now trying to take the pack, but not really working. Looks like he's going for the sides. Yeah, looks like he's now going for the South VP. Otto Gans has recruited the mortar, which is getting shelled by this 1 vetted 75 pack howitzer. So we have another ambulance on the field, or maybe the same, I'm not really sure, which is reinforcing this pack howitzer, which is doing pretty good job, I think. Oh, NG42 having a very hard time here to beat these LMGs, because LMGs can plow away, can take away all these units of the MG42. Puma's coming to help, and yeah, MG42 needs to retreat. Already having double vet, some bar squad coming here. Also, the captain is coming to help, but he should be taking on these Pumas with his bazookas. Pumas. Oh, and all of these LMGs need to retreat very fast now, because we have a lot of firepower of the US forces now taking shots. Pumas are kind of there to make these squads retreat, which... Oh, and Sherman is on the field. Will they lose? Yes, triple vet squad down the drain. Come on, Dizziluzion. Oh, that's a very big loss. Triple vets are always big losses. Oh, Panzerfaust going in on this. Oh, and not penetrating the EZ8. Yeah, we have this Panzer IV command tank on the field, which is very very good to which so other guys will receive defensive modifiers. All right. I wasn't really sure what it does. I knew it was affecting other units, but I didn't really know what it did. So yeah, one very very nice advantage. Oh, the house is going down. Very nice there, because it's a very good house for Otto Gans to use with LMGs to take shots on these cutoff. So I was talking about the half-track. Half-track is very nice to have on the field because you can recrew all your units, all your support weapons, and still reinforce. So you can go from 1 unit and 3 support weapons to 1 squad and 4 support weapons to a huge army on the field. So he managed to recruit this MG42. He will manage to reinforce his packs. So his unit preservation on the field will be excellent. Alright, looks like we have a rifleman squad now trying to take the VP on the north side to reduce the ticker, because at this moment he only has 1 VP. Oh, looks like the 75 pack howitzer took a lot of health here of this Panzer IV command tank. So situation right now. Yeah, it's not really looking good for Dizziluzion. He has a little army, 1 German EZ8, and yeah, while Otto Gans doesn't really have any problems here to defend the cutoff points in Semoisky. Ooh, and the pack howitzer trying to take some shots on these Panzer IV command tank, but not succeeding. Holy! The Panzer IV needs to retreat. Will the smoke go off? No, he's not, and the Panzer IV is down. Oh, Jesus Christ! Now the EZ8 is coming in, but he still has to beat 3 AT forces. Yeah, 3 AT weapons, as you can call them. Back not be able to fire at the EZ8 because it's. Oh yes, be able to fire. He couldn't see the EZ8 because of this wreck. Now EZ8 is getting crew shocked by the Pumas. Pumas going in. 1 Puma out. Captain taking away shots. Oh, and the pack howitzer taking away the Puma. Jesus Christ, 2 Pumas away. 1 Panzer IV tank away. And the German EZ8 down the drain. Very good attack there, but he lost his EZ8. Well, excellent attack. I don't really know what is the balance at this moment, because he also lost a lot of units and a lot of armor. Yeah, 1 piece of armor. So 3 tanks trade for 1 tank. Very very nice. Yeah. So at this moment, army-wise, the army of Otto Gans is still stronger and still bigger than the army of Dizziluzion. Dizziluzion only having 3 rifleman squad. Yeah, not really rifleman squad, but I mean squads with rifles and having 2 support weapons. While Otto Gans has 1, 2, 3, 4 squads with a lot of firepower, and then 2 engineer squads, 1 mortar, which already has 1 vet, and back. And of course the half-track, which is doing very 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 good work, always reinforcing the squads. Smoke going in on these grenadiers, which allows the MG42 to set up and now suppress, or hopefully suppress, some units, but it gets suppressed itself. Oh, we have a bunker here by Otto Gans, suppressing the MG42. So the suppressor is getting suppressed. 30 VPs now on the ticker of Dizziluzion. Dizziluzion is going for the upper side now, for the north side, for the VP. We have another command tank on the field. Hopefully Otto Gans is a bit more careful with this one, and yeah, we'll see about that. Oh, triple vet on the pack howitzer, which experienced forward observers improve max firing range and weapon ready time, allowing barrage to be fired more frequently. I think it's a pretty good ability. Also, look at the range. It's much longer than the mortar. Oh, taking away 3 units of the captain squad. Captain squad is losing a lot of bazookas here. 1 bazooka. Oh, and Jesus Christ, he can't pick up the bazooka. Will both have to retreat. Excellent choice there. 2 bazookas and Dizziluzion surrendered on 2 VPs. Excellent match there. Ooh, Panzer Command Tank, 9 kills in a few seconds. Oh, very nice, very nice. Very good game there. Yeah, when we go over the game, we have Otto Gans having a real hard time in the beginning of the game. We saw him going to, I think, 135 VPs, while Dizziluzion still had 500 VP. So he managed to come back. I think the half-track played a crucial role in maintaining the unit presence on the map. Maintaining your unit presence on the map isn't only good in like every map, but especially here in Semoisky, because when you maintain a unit presence around the middle, you don't always have to go around, go through this choke point, which is, yeah, choke point, red cover in the middle of the road. And I remember this AA half-track being on the field and being very dangerous here around the cutoff. So he managed to come back from that, and we didn't really saw Dizziluzion focusing his efforts more on the on the top side of the map. We saw some excellent flanks here, taking away the triple vet mortar squad, but it was not enough. I think Otto Gans played a pretty good game, as well defensively and attack-wise. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this cast. We will be back. I think we will be doing a cast every week now. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the match. I will see you on the Rewind Twitch channel for live casts. Also follow us on Twitter. It's called Go2Rewind. And we will always announce our new casts or our new live casting on Twitch. I'm Creator and I'm out.